All right, we live and on the air. Welcome back, folks, to another live. I'm back at it, giving you some news that you can use. And back like I never left, putting some paint where it ain't. What's going on, guys? We're on the eve of the second game of the season versus Nebraska. Nebraska versus Colorado. We're on the eve of it now. The team, as of right now, as I'm talking, they should be on their way. They should be traveling there now. They should either be there already or maybe boarding the plane, but they're on their way. And on this live, I'm going to give you the reason why Colorado is the favorite. They're the overwhelming favorite. Okay, never mind the 95,000 people in the stands. Those stands, they fit 95,000 people plus. And this is going to be the biggest stadium they played in. Well, the biggest crowd they played in front of. Now, I'm sure some of the people on the team have played against large crowds as well. But this is going to be a hostile environment. And this is where stars are born, right here. Right here is where stars are born. And there's going to be some players that we're not even talking about that's going to rise to the occasion here. This is the ultimate. Oh, this is early in the season. This is the ultimate stage. Okay. Dylan Riola, the superstar freshman in the making, versus the future Heisman Trophy winner. Make no mistakes about it. I'm going to tell you right now. I always said wait to the mid part of the season to start talking Heisman Trophy. If this man go in there and did what he did the first game or better, he is the front runner for the Heisman Trophy. We're going to have 2 or 3 people on the team that could be in talks for the Heisman Trophy. Jimmy Horn is one of them. I know people like, what do you mean, Max? Jimmy Horn? Yeah, he's one of them. He can't be stopped. There's no way you could stop him. And if I'm Nebraska defensive coach, I have headaches right now. I'm not getting any sleep because I don't know how to stop him. I don't know how to stop him. Now, my question is, who are they going to double here? Because they only have a certain amount of personnel. They can't play prevent the whole game. They can't play the dime the whole game, because now you're going to open it up for the run game. And I tell you one thing now, that run game is going to be implemented this game. They're going to get the running game going. If they get that running game going, they're leaving. They leaving that stadium with over 95,000 people are going to watch them win. Now the problem is, Shedeur has bodyguards now. He has official bodyguards now. Last year he didn't. Last year there's some issues on that offensive line, mainly his blind side. Never mind the right tackle position, because what's the name was playing hurt. Not him. I'm talking about his blind side. He didn't have adequate protection there. I know this now because I saw the first game that kid played. That kid blocked that kid blocked like nobody's business. Okay? He had problems last year. Okay? This year, Jordan Seaton is there. He's his official bodyguard. Because see, he can see Shedeur is very elusive, and not a lot of people are not really talking about his elusive ability. He has great elusive skills. A lot of people don't talk, but the scouts know. Not worried about his right side. I'm worried about his left side, his blind side, and that has been corrected. I'm pretty sure it now has been corrected. I saw Jordan Seaton. I was really watching him closely. He was picking up 2 blocks at a time. He will block one, and then the other person will go the other way. Then he'll find more work to do. He was very active in that first game. So I know he's going to be okay. See, now Nebraska may get to him a little bit. They may get to Shedeur a little bit, but it's not going to be enough for him because he has too many weapons here. And he has too many weapons. And most of his wide receivers were not on display. We didn't see Caleb Mathis. I'm not sure if he's hurt. We didn't even see him in the game. If he's in the game, it's a problem because now you have a short game and he runs routes like nobody's business. And then now you got the other people open. Like, how do you stop that? I don't know how they're going to stop it. I don't know how. Even if Colorado don't implement the run game, they still going to win. They're still going to win. The wide receivers, they have at least, let me see, one, two. They have at least two or three, maybe four that's probably going to play on Sunday one day. Definitely three. Definitely. This is like sure in the bank. You got three wide receivers that are, well, excuse me, let me see. One, two. I don't care what anybody say. Jimmy's getting drafted high. If he keeps playing the way he's playing, he's actually going on the first day. He's going to get drafted on the first day. People talk about he dropping balls. Everybody drop them. I'm looking at a young Deshaun Jackson out there, especially with that speed. Remember, he doesn't have to be that big, but he's like kind of like a young Deshaun Jackson, but he might be a little taller than Deshaun Jackson. But he got the speed like Deshaun Jackson. And he's able to get open like Deshaun Jackson. And then we got Wester as well that more than likely is going to get a lot of touches this game. There's no way Nebraska right now, I don't see them stopping that. See, a lot of the writers in Vegas, they're writing certain things just to get the betting up or whatever, just to get people voting against the betting for Nebraska. If you do, that's good. But for me, this is easy money. This is easy money. There's no way they don't have an answer for this. Even Matt Rule talked about it. He talked about Jimmy Horn. Why do you think he talked about Jimmy Horn? He saw it. He said, "Ah, man, this is a problem." And it is a problem because you can't stop all of them. You can't stop all of them. Their only saving grace here is they better hope that they can get the Shedeur. If they can get to him, then the game is even. If they can get to him, I don't think they're going to get to him. I don't think so. He don't trimmed up. He don't got bigger, and he got faster. See, a lot of people are not talking about that either. That quarterback got faster. I know he did. Yeah, it's a legitimate problem that Nebraska has. Nebraska's the underdog here. Now, it's just that they have that crowd. They didn't make too many changes from last year. They do have a legitimate quarterback, but we're going to see what Dylan Raiola does this Saturday. Because as far as I'm concerned, he hasn't been battle tested yet. And that's come to my next point. The Colorado defense is going to have to get to Dylan Raiola. They got to go quarterback hunting. The problem is that offensive line has size. And I have to tell you how it is. That offensive line has legitimate Power 5 size. Even the center is huge. Even the center is 6'5", over 300. The center. Okay, so they're gonna have to find a way. But see, if you for me, if you big, are you fast? Because if you listen, if you're a big offensive lineman, I want to know if you fast or not. So they're gonna have to use their speed to get to Dylan Raiola. Because I'm not quite sure if he's elusive or not. I don't know yet, but we're gonna see. But they got to get to him, and they got to stop that run. If let me tell y'all something right now. Remember, I said this. If they stop the run, this is gonna get ugly. This game is gonna get ugly. If they stop that run, I see Shedeur scoring on the first possession. He's gonna score on the first possession. He's gonna get it to one of the receivers, and Jimmy or somebody gonna break one open, and it's gonna be the first possession. It's gonna be the first series. They're gonna score. The first two series, they're going to score. They're not coming off that field without 7 points. I'm just telling y'all that Nebraska doesn't have an answer for all those great wide receivers. I don't understand. I don't see how they did this. I don't see how it just happened that way that they got these receivers. They didn't know Jimmy was going to be like this. He's playing possessed. Something happened to him. Something clicked in him. Maybe it was something about his dad. I don't know what it is, but he is playing outside of himself. He's playing outside of himself, and there's no man, I don't feel like in NCAA that could stop him one-on-one. Nobody. He got too much speed. And then on top of it, you have LeJontay Wester with just the same speed. And then on top of it, you got Travis Hunter catching all these kind of trick shots. Yeah, there's no way they're gonna be able to stop that. There's no way. I was just waiting till Friday to come on this live and tell you that this ain't no game to worry about. This ain't no game to worry about. I'm not sure now if any team could stop these wide receivers. I'm not sure. Because you only have a certain amount of personnel on the field. These defensive backs gonna have their work cut out for them. There's no way you could stop Jimmy Horn one-on-one. There's no way. And then he get open space, it's a wrap. You damn sure can't. You could put two people on Travis. You might as well forget it. You could put two people on him. He's still gonna catch it. So what do you do? Okay, so you have to see. Here's the thing: if the defense, they have to key in on Travis Hunter. They have to. They have to, or he just gonna have his way out there. You saw what happened on the first game. He scored immediately. This is what they're in for. This is what the Nebraska defense is in for. See, a lot of writers, they're not talking about this. They're not talking about it's the defense on Nebraska that has the problem. Because look, I can cover Travis. I got my man, but who the hell got LeJontay Wester? Who got Jimmy? And don't squeeze Caleb in the mix, then y'all really gonna have a problem. If y'all squeeze him in, y'all gonna have a problem. He has speed too. So like what do you do at that point? So Shedeur and them is not going to have a problem scoring, whether they implement the running game or not. They're not going to have a problem scoring. The issue is that blitz. If they can stop that blitz, which they can because they got max protection, they got the tight end they'll put in sometime, and then they'll have the running back to pick up. So they will have to stop that blitz. That's the only issue I could see with Shedeur. But here's what I saw in the last game. He picked up the blitz and he called an audible because the other team was trying to blitz him. But then he picked it up, he pointed it out, he tapped Zelinkus or whatever he did, and Seaton was looking at him, and they all pointed out that blitz. They all saw it. And then he called the blitz, and everybody was looking at the play, and then he passed the horn. Remember when that last pass when Horn was like in the middle and they and on Bucky's video, they're like, brrr. It was that play. They did that sound before he caught it. That's when he picked up the blitz. I think that was an audible he called because he saw it coming. So now you have a pro style quarterback that's catching the blitz. Even when you mask it, I think he's catching it. So I don't think that's going to be a problem for this game. They are going to be throwing blitzes at him, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. He's going to pick it up. He's going to move his running back around and have him pick up the blitz. And if he has to get mobile, he'll do it. So this is not. They have Colorado as the underdog, and I'm here to tell you that's a lie. They're only doing that to get people to bet. They know that they're not the underdog. They beat Colorado last year with problems. They had problems last year, and they beat them. This year, those problems have been corrected as far as the offensive line is concerned. Will Shedeur get sacked? He might get sacked. He ain't gonna get sacked a lot. Not enough to stop him from scoring in this game. He's not gonna get sacked to the point where he can't get that ball off. He's not gonna get rattled. You're not gonna rattle him. So they have a legitimate problem here. The secondary. This game is going to come down to, like I said before, it's going to come down to the secondary and the defensive line. The trenches and the secondary. That's where this game is going to come. This game is going to be won in the trenches and the secondary. Now, Now, will Dylan Raiola throw at Travis? The answer is yes. He don't know any better. He's going to throw at him. You're sure he is. He's going to throw at him and expect an interception this game. Expect two. And remember, Shiloh can catch interceptions as well. So he has a problem because he's a rookie and he got legitimate players that's looking to intercept his ball. He's going to throw. He has to throw at Travis because Travis probably going to be on his best receiver. So he got to throw at him. And he's going to get intercepted at some point. The interception is coming. So you see how this is going to come down to the secondary and the trenches. Well, the reason why I say the trenches on Colorado, they got to stop the run. They got to help these linebackers out. I'm okay with Bentley. He's playing possessed. I'm okay with Bentley, and they're gonna have to put Jalen Wester in. They not, but these coaches. See, I'm not a coach. They're not gonna put. They If I was them in this game, he would have to start. He would have to maybe start here along with Levante Bentley. I would say, if not him, Jeremiah Brown. You need speed. That's why I'm saying you need speed. So you need Jeremiah Brown or Jalen Wester to be out there to help that line out, and they should be fine. Because then with the secondary, then you should be fine. But I'm not knocking Trevor either. Obviously he's number one on the depth chart in the inside spot. So he's gonna have to stop it. But I expect to see Jalen Wester out there this game. I expect to see him. And from what I've heard, he's been doing well. And so maybe we'll see him featured here. But they got to stop the run, though. Because what's going to happen is Nebraska, because they know they're outmanned in the wide receiver category with their defensive backs. They know that. So what they have to do is they have to keep Shedeur off that field. They have to. That's the key for them to win. They got to keep him off the field and run that clock out because they know Colorado has an issue with time management. So what they're going to try to do is, but that issue with time management, that came down to the coaches. They will have that fixed by the next game. I'm pretty sure of it. They're not going to have any more issues with the clock. However, Nebraska is going to try to keep this kid off the field. They know he's they know he's in the running for the Heisman Trophy. They know it. They have, this is very unique here. They have two players that's in the running for the Heisman Trophy here. Two players on the same damn team. So that is a problem. That is a problem. So how do you keep them? You got to keep them off the field. And the only way to keep them off the field is to run that clock out. So that's what they're going to try to do. Now, Dylan can pass. Now, he can spin that ball. But he's going to have a problem with throwing at Travis. He's going to have a problem. So he's going to think twice. I think he's not going to think twice. I think he's going to throw at him. And that ball, once that ball get intercepted, guys, remember this, that took him out the game. His mind's messed up now. If he get that ball intercepted, now that takes his best receiver out of the game. And they're going to have to run that ball to run the clock out on Colorado. That's what they're going to have to do, make their defense tired. So that's why Colorado has to stop the run. The only way to do that is really that defensive line. And I'm looking at the defensive line. So they got Deion Hayes. Let me see who else they got. They got Okunlola. They're going to have to, I don't know. Okunlola. They got Shane. They have a lot of people that they could change in and out, though. That's what I'm looking at. They got Chidozie. You got to keep Chidozie in. You got to keep Chidozie in. He's a havoc in that middle. Havoc. He's running havoc there. No, he's gonna disrupt stuff with that run. And you got Deion Hayes. I believe he's gonna get to the quarterback this game. Remember, I said it. Travis at cornerback. That's fine. You got Shiloh, and you got oh my God, you got Silman Craig coming back. Yeah, they gonna have, yeah. They gotta stop the run. They gotta stop the run. They stop the run, they're in business. Because you can't, like, who the hell, like, do you guard, who do you double team here? Do you play a dime the whole game? Like, what do you do? So now you're gonna so if you do, here's the thing, that's what they might do. So here's what they do. If they do that, then you're opening up for short passes. And he gonna have a Fields day with you. There's no way you can stop it. There's no way you can stop it, man. The only team that I can see beating them is Utah at this point. That's the only team. And if they stay healthy, by the time they play Utah, they should be ready to go and beat Utah's ass. I don't see nobody stopping Colorado. I really don't. For the fact of the matter is, Shedeur has legitimate protection now. He's having it his way. That's why he came back. He could have left last year. He came back because they knew what the problem was. So now he's going to get off in front of 90,000 people. He about to shut that crowd up. I'm just telling y'all that. I already know. I've seen this play out so many other times. I've seen Michael Vick when he was at Virginia Tech. I've seen all the good quarterbacks already. I already seen it already. So this is nothing new here. The only thing that's new is Travis. Like I said, I don't know what type of DNA he has, man. I don't know what type of DNA he has for him to be playing like that. But he's playing to the point where they're going to have to figure out in the NFL, like they might have to just draft him as an athlete. Because, like, what do you do? Like, if he play, I would say let him play both sides to see if he tire out. And then if he starts struggling, then move him to one position. That's what I would say. But I would say for the first 3, 4, or 5 years of his career, he's not going to tire out. Maybe when he get older, then he can move to whatever position, maybe defensive back. But for right now, he's playing the damn near this whole game. I'm telling you, he is. And that rookie quarterback is going to throw his way and it's going to get intercepted. See, what happens is if he has tight coverage, the quarterback is actually throwing the 2 wide receivers. He's a wide receiver. So he's a defensive back, but he turns into wide receiver and he attacks the ball. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. He's going to throw at him and he's going to, at some point during the game, somebody going to get an interception. So at some point. So yeah, man, this game is this is all basic here. You just can't stop all these wide receivers. It's almost not fair to have all these wide receivers playing like this. It's almost like unfair advantage here. It's an unfair advantage because you like, damn, I stopped Colorado. They can't run on us. How the hell they keep scoring? Because you can't stop. You can't. First of all, you can't stop them. You can't stop the wide receivers. That's why. They could just win this game with just Travis, Jimmy, and LeJohntay, and that's it. They could win just like that if they wanted to. But they got more receivers to put in. That's going to make it very difficult for these defensive backs and safeties for Nebraska. So they're going to have a long day. They're going to have their work cut out for them. They're going to have their work cut out for them. And Jimmy was that one pass he caught was ridiculous. I mean, he was wide open. Like, how did that happen? Because they worried about Travis. That's why. They worried about Travis. That's why. And here's something that I noticed the receivers are doing. Well, Jimmy was doing this last year, but the receivers are running their full routes. They're not stopping. So now Shedeur, it's almost like a video game. Like, who do he throw to? Okay, that one's open. Let me just throw there. Yeah, this is they coming out with the don't be surprised. They coming out with the victory. I don't know what these writers talking about. These writers are just trying to get in these kids' heads. That's why. They just trying to get in their head. That's all. Oh, you're not good enough to beat Nebraska. Yes, you are. There ain't nobody can stop your receivers. The fuck? Like, who can stop them? Like, okay, you stop Travis, then you got Jimmy going crazy. Okay, now you key in on Jimmy because you don't stop Travis. Now Travis going crazy. Okay, you go back to Travis. Now LeJohntay don't caught a pass. Like, how do you stop that? Usually schools have one or two good receivers. They got like maybe one star and whatnot. They got like 4 or 5 of them, maybe 6 deep, yo. They about 7 deep. Because even the freshmen were good in their high schools, was dominant. So that's what they got right there. They got one of the best receiver rooms in the nation, actually, if not the best receiver rooms in the nation, in my opinion. So yeah, man, it's just been a lot of talk. Oh yeah, they this is the test. 95,000 people. All they got to say, them 95,000 people here to see me. They here to see Travis. Like Travis, like they here to see me, yo. Or Shedeur, like they here to see me. You know, one way. That's what made this game big. They here to see us. You know, so they gonna turn them boos and jeers into silence. That's the key. Turn it into silence. But somebody from the defensive line, they're gonna get the Riola. I just don't know who it is, but somebody is gonna get to him. Either Okanlola or Hayes. One of them are gonna get, or Chidozie. One of them gonna get to him. I like how Shane been working too. So just a matter of time. It just don't matter. Like they just gotta play their game and then let the receivers do their thing. That's it. I told you they speed university. That's what I call them, speed university. Because it's just gonna be a track meet, man. Jimmy's gonna catch one. The Jonte, he gonna catch one. This is his game to catch one. You don't have all them receiving yards last year for no reason. So he's gonna break one open. That's why Matt Rule, he's a little worried about this game. He's worried because they don't have an answer for Travis or and he even said Jimmy. He even said it. So yeah. I waited till Friday. I said I'm gonna wait until they get ready to get on that plane. They probably on a plane now, or they probably there. More than likely, they probably there already. And yeah, it's not a problem, man. Like somebody said, Jimmy with the tape on his fingers. Yeah, he playing possessed though. He don't look. It's like it's a look about him. You can see it in his eyes. He's playing for somebody else. He's not playing for himself. Last year he was playing for somebody, but no, this time it's a dire situation for him. It's this is it. And the kid's getting ready to cash in. He's about a few months away from hitting the lottery. A few months away now. He just got to stay healthy. But because he already see it, he saw his brother go to the Cardinals and make the team. And he know the finish line is there now. He could see it. But yeah. It's no way, like, because I'm hearing the analysts. Yeah, Colorado, they lack size, and yeah, but they don't lack speed, do they? You see, that's not what they see. They're talking about the negatives. They're not talking about that speed. They're not talking about it. Okay, they're not talking about that speed now. And I'm just looking at Travis. I'm like, because I was keyed in on Jimmy. Travis is kind of fast too, and you never hear nobody talking about his 40 time, do you? Never hear it. I want to know what his 40 time is. He's actually faster than I thought he was. I just had to look. I was like, damn, this kid, he kind of fast, man. So yeah, we'll find out at the combines if he do run at the combine. He might not run there, but if he do run at the combine, I'm curious to see if he's like a 4.6 or he's like a 4.5. I'm thinking he's closer to a 4.5 ish, not a 4.6. He's like maybe a 4.5. Jimmy's a legitimate 4.2, 4.2, 4.3, for sure he is. But you just can't stop him, man. I don't understand it, man. I went back to watch the game. I said, did I miss something? I went back to watch this game. I said, maybe I missed something. But I'm watching the game. It's almost unfair what was going on. And this team that they played, listen, make no mistakes about it. This team that they played, they could beat Nebraska if they wanted to. This team wasn't, yeah, it's a Division One AA team, but they can beat anybody. That's how good they are. And they play together. Like Coach Prime said, you know how the whole team went for the ball? This team could beat anybody. So this is not a scrub team here. Okay. This was actually supposed to be a trap game. But this was they're actually better than people think they are. So, but they still couldn't stop what Shedeur was doing. You see Seaton? How do you stop this? Somebody tell me, how do you stop that? How do you stop? It's unfair. It's like a video game, dude. It's unfair. How do you stop? How do you stop that play? Let's look at it again. Because these analysts don't know what they're talking about here. So let's look at it one more time. Welcome to Folsom Field. How do you stop that? How? Okay, now let's go back again. How did that happen? See, this could have happened last year, but watch what the X factor is. Because I said it in my title, there's some X factors in this game. Watch, you'll see it. It's happening. It's going to come fast. Watch. It's going to pop up fast. Boom, stop. That's the X factor. You see it? Seaton. That's the X factor. 55 couldn't get to him. See, they thought, yeah, we're going to get to Shedeur. It ain't no problem. Look at this man's, he putting grown man hands on. Look how big he is to number 55. He was not getting to Shedeur. Shedeur ain't worried. Shedeur like, Seaton got my back. Seaton got my back. Look. Look. He got my back. I ain't even, Shedeur is not even worried about his blind side. And now look at his eyes. He got time to pick up Jimmy. Boop. That's how it happened. That's how it happened. That's why that left tackle position is so crucial. I learned that in high school. If you got a right-handed quarterback, that left tackle better be all that. Better be all that. He better not touch your quarterback. Now, that's he was comfortable right there. So he had time to pick up what Jimmy was doing. Well, he had time to get it off. Look at Seaton, no problem. I got him. So really, watch this. With the receiver speed, let's see. One Mississippi, two Mississippi, three Mississippi. He only need 3 seconds. Yeah, he only need 3 seconds to get that ball off. So Nebraska has close to 2 seconds to make him aware that the pressure is coming. Because he don't mind getting hit. He doesn't mind getting hit after the release. Ideally he doesn't want to get hit after the release, but he doesn't mind it as long as that ball is off. Because he's tough. Yeah, this is a problem. Yeah, this is I don't know how Nebraska's gonna fix this. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I don't know how they're gonna do that. It only took him really 2.5 seconds, really, because I'm counting from the what I see here. So it really only took him 2.5 seconds to catch Jimmy on his route. Yep. 2.85 seconds, maybe. And Jimmy is off to the races. How do you stop it? You don't. You don't stop it because you know why? They probably was worried about Travis out there. They probably used Travis as a decoy on that play. Because look, all Shedeur has to do is look at Travis the whole time. Now the defense like, oh, he going to Travis, and then boom, give it to Jimmy. That's it. Use him as a decoy. Yeah, there's no way you stop that. Oh, let me just stop. They go McKinney out there. Yeah, you're not gonna throw at him either. Just by the way, he's good too. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't see Nebraska stopping this. See how McKinney is going to the ball? That was a really good play on his part. See how he was going to it? He was hustling for the ball. Watch this. Watch this. He thought the play ain't over. Look, see how he going? Play wasn't over. Yeah, man. And coaches, I like how coaches keeping them motivated. Remember how to go Chidozie right there. Remember what coach said to him? He said, he told the scouts, he said, I told you what I'm telling you what I told the scouts. You just got to remain consistent. That's it. So that's a form of motivation. Like now that he heard that, now that he heard that, oh, he gonna go out there and go crazy in that game. He's gonna go crazy, man. Watch. He gonna go crazy in this game. They call him the block bully. Travis is one of the leaders on the team. Look at him. Look how he talking. Look how disciplined that what's his name look. Okay, see, watch this. Hold on. See those passes they'll get off, but it's just going to be a back and forth. And if it's a back and forth, Colorado is going to win it. See the bodyguards going out there. See Rock. Look at Rock. Pay attention to him real quick. See, this guy knew he getting the Shedeur now. Look at him. Yeah, I'm getting to him now. But look at Rock. Watch this. See he calling the see how he calling the he changing the play up. See that? He caught the blitz. See, hold on. Let me go back. These some little things. See, it's so many little intricacies in this game that you can break down. Shedeur looking at the defense, and now he don't call an audible. See, Rock is picking it up. See, he moved the running back over to pick up that blitz. Sorry, number 36. No blitz. Sorry. So he changed it to a run. But yeah, they stopped the run there. But that's okay. But I like the fact that he saw the blitz coming. Okay. Hold on, let me go back to Jimmy. That ridiculous play he made. Hold on, where is it? I think this is it. This might not be it, but yeah, this is it. Ridiculous. No, that was Jimmy. Ridiculous, man. Hold on, let me go back. So Travis was out there somewhere. I'm pretty sure he was. Look at that. Wide open. Boom. He had to come out of the game because the helmet came off, but that's a dog right there, too. The kicker. The kicker got attitude, man. Like, what the fuck? That's it. That's the play. Hold on. Let me hear it. They did some kind of like, it was like, and I was like, look at this shit. Look at this right here.
saying, all right? We got to go score every time we do. We gonna win this game. Everybody else, we gonna win this shit. It's only us. It's on offense, bro. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm gonna give them time out here some motherfucking touchdowns, y'all.
Look how ridiculous this is. You see how ridiculous that was? But did y'all see the pancake though? Did you see the pancake? You see that pancake though? Go back.
I'm telling y'all right now, I'm gonna give them time out here some motherfucking touchdowns, y'all.
There's a reason why he caught that than as opposed to last year. Pay attention to the left tackle and the person that's helping the right left tackle. Justin Mayers. Boom. See the pancake? That's what you call a pancake. He got his first pancake, and I was screaming during the game, and I said Jordan got his first pancake. He got his first pancake of his career. I caught it with the help of Justin Mayers right there. I was like screaming at that point when it happened because I knew he was going to do it. He reminded me of Orlando Pace a little bit.
I'm telling y'all right now, I'm gonna give them time out here some motherfucking touchdowns, y'all.
When this happened, I was screaming. Look at this. Pancake. And when that happened, that guy could not get to see last year. He would have been able to last year on that play. Shedeur would have got teed off on. It didn't happen this year. Look, look at the bodyguard stopping him. Look at Shedeur having all type of time. Look at that time he got and launched that damn thing. Now, just to let you know, if Jimmy hadn't tripped up, he would have got more yardage. If he hadn't tripped up. That's it right there. And then whatever they were doing. Look how ridiculous this is. No, not that. That's ridiculous too. That play is ridiculous too. But look how ridiculous this one is. It's almost like they're assaulting the defense. He's assaulting him. You give him time, he's going to pick you apart. I'm telling you that. And somebody said to me, "Oh, well, that's any quarterback if you give him time." Bullshit. No. Because everybody, no. Nope. I'm gonna tell you something. It's him and that kid from Ole Miss. Them people are snipers, yo. That kid, I didn't even know who this dude was. The dude from Ole Miss, he's a sniper, yo. That quarterback is deadly. Shedeur is one of them. It was almost like he was just having fun with him because he got time now and just launched the ball and Jimmy just mad and he just mad open. Now you're not stopping that. So I'm just telling you that. What's different about this year? That left tackle position. That left side is different. That's where the problems was coming last year. I told you I saw the game where that left tackle released his hands and that guy teed off on Shedeur. And Shedeur laid there almost in tears. I told you that. He let him sack him. And how do I know that? Because he didn't allow a sack last week. Not one. That as soon as he laid his hands on the defender, it's like the defender couldn't go nowhere. Dude is 6'10". He's a 6'10" offensive lineman, man. You're not getting past him. And if you do, he'll just catch a flag and just grab you or something. But yeah, that has been corrected, and you can see it. That left guard, sometime he'll help out, and they smothered that defender. There's no way he was getting to Shedeur. All Shedeur need is 3 seconds, and he's going to pick the defense apart. Matt Rule knows that. That's why he said it. He said, "Well, Jimmy, man, fuck." He didn't say that, but he might as well have said that. because you can't teach speed. You can't. He has the speed. I'm sure he got people on the defense that's just as fast, but nah, you're not stopping all these receivers. I'm just telling you that. So that is my assessment. This game, they've beaten them by a couple touchdowns, maybe 3. That's what it's going to end result. 3 touchdowns, maybe 4, maybe 4. And then the analysts, we already know what they're going to say. Well, Nebraska's still rebuilding, rookie quarterback, whatever they got to say. This team ain't looking for, they shouldn't be looking for props anyway. That is props when they start making up excuses. That is them giving you props. It is. They got to look at it like that. Yeah, this kid is dangerous, man. He really is. He launched an accurate ball too, very accurate. I like what Cam doing in Miami too. Cam is another dangerous quarterback in Miami, and I like what the kid doing in Ole Miss. Them 3 I'm looking at: Shedeur, the Ole Miss quarterback, and Cam. Seeing what they doing, and the kid from Alabama, Milrow. That kid's nasty, nasty. So those are my top 5 snipers of the year. Top receivers, obviously, I'm looking at Travis, Jimmy, Bond from Texas, and the kid from Ohio State. Looking at them. So in my mind, those are my. It's a few other receivers too. It's a few others, but those are the ones I'm really looking at. But Texas have a problem though, so I don't know how they're gonna deal with it. They may have to play 2 quarterbacks because the fans are yelling for what's his name to come in. Because when he did come in on that garbage time, he did some crazy ass play, and they really calling for him to come in. But he will be there. He will be ready next year. But they don't want him to wait till his junior year though. They want to enjoy him now. So that's a unique situation Texas is in, because the starting quarterback is good. He's on the cover of the game. So how are you going to bench him? He's on the cover of the game, man. He's actually good. But Eli, I mean, what's his name? Manning is like a crowd favorite, and he appears to be ready to go. But he's gonna have to wait. But I think they may do it like how they did Chris Sims and Major Applewhite back in the day. They may play them both. It's Chris Sims, Phil Sims' son. He had a lot of popularity because his father played for the Giants, and he looked like him. And then Major Applewhite. So Texas played both of them. So that's probably what they may have to do this year. Some plays they let Manning come in. But if not, he'll be ready for Colorado next season. So you got to work something out with the Manning family to get him in Boulder and have him come up there. He could be the heir apparent to Shedeur. It could be Manning, or it could be I'm not sure if the kid at I'm not sure if the kid at Virginia Tech would transfer, but it more than likely be Staub. I think Staub is nasty. I think he's gonna be ready to go. If they don't land somebody, it'll be Staub. Yep. But obviously, I believe the Texas quarterback is a senior, so that means Manning will be taking over next year. So he'll have he'll stay to his senior year too. But yeah, man, he got bigger too, man, since his freshman year. A lot of exciting football, man. Alabama, I don't know, man. That might be the team to beat this year. Alabama might be the team to beat. We're gonna see. And their starting left tackle is injured right now, Caden Proctor. So I don't know if he's coming back the next game, but he didn't play the last game. And they still did fine. So Crazy, man. They beat that team 63-0. Even though that, that wasn't no team, but still. But man, what's the name did to Texas did to LSU was illegal. USC pulled off a heist. That's what they did. They pulled off a major heist because nobody thought they were going to win it. And then I had said to somebody, I said, is that quarterback that played in the bowl game, is he the starter? Somebody said yes. I said, oh, they fine. Oh, he fine. Is he good? Yep. That kid, that kid gonna have to make a decision because coming out of high school, he's not gonna start. That the quarterback that USC has right now, he's the next best thing. He's the next big thing in California, in Southern California. If he want to start right away, he probably looking to come to Colorado. But he might not start right. Staub look like he might be going crazy. He might be ready to go. So, but it looks like he's going to USC. But he's not playing right away. It's going to be that quarterback that they have now. Yep. You don't beat LSU and lose your position. Do you hear me? He gonna have to wait. He got LSU on his record now, on his resume. So he's not taking second string to nobody after he don't beat LSU. LSU weren't supposed to lose that, but I think they were just too gassed up on their own britches. You know what I'm saying? They like you're supposed to lay down when they come in. Nah, yo. That might have changed the whole landscape of this year. I don't know if they're gonna recover from that. But right now, Shedeur and company, you don't want to play them. Because I don't know what the answer is for them receivers. I guess you hope one of them get hurt. That's the only hope. And then they got other ones coming in that could do the same thing. So, very dynamic offense they have. Very high powered. They can score at will. So, I'm telling you right now, the stage is set. 95,000 people. Shedeur going in and pull a fucking heist, yo. And I'm talking about a heist to the point where the fans are silent. It's going to be funny. I'm going to be laughing after the game because I'm going to be laughing and waiting for the analysts, wait for the analysts to say what they got to say. And then you see what they trying to do. They tried to put another hit piece in there, but ain't nobody worried about that hit piece that they just put out about Trevor getting in a fight. Man, come on, man. Coaches get in a fight all the time. Right? Now, let me just comment on that real quick. Trevor got dope fiend, and then he went ahead and took care of business. Whatever his name is, you dope fiend him because he had his face, he had his back turned to you, and you hit him. So you dope fiend him, and he didn't fall. And he said, Trevor's he the real deal, yo. And he went ahead and took care of Ben. He gave you a right hook, put you out. That's what happened. It wasn't no fight. He got dope fiend. And anybody know what a dope fiend is when you get sucker punched? That's what that is. He got sucker punched because he had his face turned, and then the guy hit him. But it didn't shake him because Trevor's crazy. So then that's what happened there. So that's not really nothing to report on. Somebody got dope fiend and he got his back. He got his lick back. That's all it was. Okay. So that story didn't go nowhere. But look, it's trending again today. Why is it trending today? Because they got a game tomorrow. That's why. So they running the story again. You said LSU has lost several. No, nothing like this. They weren't supposed to lose this one. This might have messed them up for the season. Yeah, some of their own fans even underestimate them. But my question was, Mike, who is the starting quarterback for USC? Is it the kid from that bowl game last year? Somebody said yes. I said, okay, they fine. And he went in there and took care of business, didn't he? He went in there and handled business. How did kids say he stood on business? He went, he had, he pulled the heist. He had some of the people on the team crying on the other team. That's how you know it was bad. Like they weren't expecting to lose that. But them kids in Alabama, they need to check their blood, yo. I don't know what they on, some supplements or something. That's some bullshit what they doing. But unless it's something in the water in Alabama, I don't know how they get all these big ass players, man. These spoon-fed players, man, spoon cornbread players. These kids are massive, massive. Even the ones sitting on the bench is 320 or better for their trenches. It's crazy. Man, you talking about their food bill. God, them kids is, man. But I'm telling you guys, remember this. The key to this game for both sides is the secondary in the stop and the run. The secondary in the trenches. We know that Nebraska trenches is big as fuck. We all know that. Can they get to the quarterback? Can they get past the wall that they built and get to Riola? Can they do it? That's the question. That got to be answered. Can they get to him? Now, what Nebraska's going to do, they're going to start running the ball. They're going to run it. We know they got a running game. That's a problem. Colorado has to stop it. They do have a running game. They got to stop it. So that's it. It's the running game in the secondary. If they can't stop the run, I don't know. This could be it could be a back and forth close game here. USC is a FCS program, BCS program. You said it's UCA. Well, I don't know what you're saying, Damon. USC is not an FCS pro. We know that. But they were not supposed to beat LSU. I'm telling you that. It was an upset. That game was an upset. They weren't supposed to beat LSU, man. Yeah, Georgia and Ohio State. I don't know where they're getting these kids from, man. We said we got 4 or 5 running backs. Pick your poison. Yeah, but the thing is, they gotta establish that running game. They gotta get a running game going. If not, they still have like them super wide receivers that nobody can't guard. So just gotta then at that point you just gotta keep Shedeur protected. That's all. And then we'll see what happens. We will let me see. So I'll go live at some point tomorrow because that's a late game. I'll send the link in like that. And if y'all want to watch it live with me, you can. But it's on network, it's on a major network. So and then, we do the post game. This post game going to be lit. I'm just telling y'all that. It's just going to be a lit one. Who holds the game management advantage regarding the coaching? Okay, so you want to go back into the game management. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier, Casey. That has to be corrected this game, which it will be. They're not going to have a problem with time management this time and getting the personnel off the field. If not, Shedeur just go out with a cramp again. That's all. It ain't no problem. He just lay down with a cramp. Shoot, teams do it all the time. Now you got all of a sudden you got an injury. You laid out on the field. Just do that. So Shedeur did what he had to do. Okay, he did what he had to do. He laid out. That's what I would do. Lay out, hold my leg. That's it. Yep, fall out. If all fails, fall out if you can't get the person off the field or can't get your personnel on. Injury timeout. You said Dion bought a new big red cowboy hat for the new commercial, just in case it goes bad in Nebraska. You can put it on after and fit into the crowd. Oh, Mike popping it already. Wait, hold on, Mike. Let me see. He said he could put it on after and fit in the crowd. He's so funny. He always thinking ahead. Damn, Mike. Just to let y'all know, Mike is going to be the ops tomorrow. He's the opposition tomorrow. Just letting y'all know for the game. Mike is a Nebraska fan. So Mike officially at midnight, he's the ops. Okay. Until the game is over. And then even after the game over, depending on how it go, we ain't gonna hear the last from him. So depending on how it goes, I would have to say Mike and company. Because there's a few of them in here. But yeah, Vanessa, you're right. Georgia and Ohio State got some big. Where are they getting these high school players from, man? Golly. It's like the ground shake when they walk. And like I said, Nebraska got a few of them on that team, man. I don't know what y'all doing. What are y'all feeding these kids, man? One offensive lineman y'all got, he needs to not be in the game. We got to find a way to get for him not to play. What is he, like 6'9", Mike? He is a monster. Like, he can't play, man. I don't want to see him out there. He too big, man. He like 6'9" or something like it's just crazy, man. Thanks, Mike. Let me see. He said after Saturday, all in for Colorado, just not this week. Yeah, just not this week. Mike is the ops for this game right here. He the ops, but especially for tomorrow. But you know how we do. We watch it live together if y'all want. Yeah, we watch it live. You said we have a couple 6'8". I know. It's crazy, man. Where y'all getting these players, man? Straight up dog. Ain't nobody getting past him. I saw the last game. His man did not get past him whatsoever. You said that big lineman has had ACL injuries. Hopefully he don't get injured this game. You said he seems to go down early in the year. Hopefully he be fine. I don't want to see nobody get hurt. So hopefully he'll be fine. We want to, but yeah, man, that's a big boy, man. He did good the last game. I was watching. Nobody got past him. And he laid somebody out. And then just kind of grabbed his face mask and just kind of adjusted his face mask and walked off. It was crazy. You said, do you think hold on, let me highlight it. You said, do you think Colorado will have a chance since Nebraska has a rookie quarterback? Yeah, Colorado has a chance. Nebraska has a chance too. I told you what it's going to come down to. The trenches in the secondary. Either one has to stop that in order to be successful. Riola can spin it. Shedeur can spin it. It's not a question that he can't throw that ball. Riola has an arm. Shedeur has an arm. They just going to have to stop one of Nebraska's major threats is that run game. That's a weapon that they have. Colorado's weapon is their receivers. So it's gonna be interesting game. Well, it's not really a disadvantage for him because he's really good at his position at 6'9". It could be a disadvantage if he got slow lateral movement, but he doesn't. His lateral is pretty good, moving side to side. He's pretty good, and he has good footwork. So now you could be that size and slow, but usually if you're at the Power 5 level, you're good. He's at the Power 5 level and he's starting, so he got to be good. He's not garbage at that stage of the game. If you're starting at Nebraska, you're not. Your lateral movement should be good. You said Nebraska has a run game. Hope Colorado can stop it. Right, they got to stop that run game. Ryan, what's going on, Ryan? You know what? You're talking about Welch, right? Mm-hmm. We'll see, because they do have different personnel that they can use, like Welch. They used him a little bit last week, didn't they? So they do have different people. I guess it's going to come down to situational, with whatever the situation holds for. I don't know. But what hurt them kind of last week is when Cam went out, Silman Craig, when he went out. That was a blow for them. So, but he's back now. So let me see what we got. You naming some players. Y'all ain't even seen Malachi. We got Lloyd Banks, Fedone Nelson, Barney, ICG, Nair. I know who they are, but we got Travis though. You see what I'm saying? We got Travis Hunter, man, and you already know Travis Hunter on the cover of the game, man. We got Travis Hunter, man. So we'll see. We'll see, Cobain, what happens. I hope to see you after the game. Okay. Speed versus power. God is good. Let me see. What would I take? Speed or power? You ain't beating speed, but I kind of want both. I'm like, I want my cake and eat it too. You said Travis can't guard all them OGs. Well, he's only guarding one at a time. So I believe we put him on your best one. Who's your best one? Because Lloyd Banks is a rapper. So the hell with Lloyd Banks. So he's a rapper. So Fedone Nelson, Barney. That's a hell of a name, man. He might be good. What kind of name is that? That's a hell of a name right there. But we got Travis Hunter, Cobain. Okay. You say you're gonna be there? Let me see. You said, and yeah, they showed up last year after the game and talking crap to me. They showed up last year. It ain't no different than this year. They showed up last year and they gave it to me, but we won the game though. I kept saying, look at the score. That's what I kept saying. I said, look at the score though. And they came in and was like, oh no, they had a few We ain't, but don't get me wrong, you weren't right at quarterback position. You weren't right. But apparently y'all are right this year for the quarterback position. So you don't have no excuses. No excuses this year. And you got the home crowd. You got home cooking. Yeah, it's gonna come down. My game, honestly, I believe it's gonna come down to their secondary. Can they stop? Can their defense stop Colorado's attack? And vice versa, can Colorado stop the run? But check this out. Both coaches have something in common. If history proves itself, both coaches turn their team around using the second and third year. Usually the second year, Matt Rule gets it going. That's traditionally the way it's been with him. It's the same thing with Coach Prime. It's always that second year they get stuff going. So this is and they don't dislike each other. They come from the same. They say they come from the same fraternity. Remember, they came in together, and also the coach at Arizona State. That's what Coach Prime said. He said those are his like fraternity brothers because they came in together. So it's not. This is not a. But this is what you call a rivalry game. So it is up. Okay, so they're foes right now. Okay, don't make no mistakes about it. They enemies until after the game. Yeah, Kenning Dillingham, but they're enemies until after the game. This is a absolute game they got to win. They no wearing red, nothing. It's but here's the other rivalry, that Colorado State game, and they're not gonna play each other for a while. That game is gonna be the ref's gonna have to do. Put it this way: the ref's gonna have to do their job in that game to keep things in control. Yeah, so this is a rivalry game, and this is the game here. Like you can win bowl games and stuff, but you got to win this game. And Nebraska wants their get back. Like, look, we we back again this year. We got us a quarterback. So now what? So yeah, it's gonna be good. That's what I like about college football. The rivalries and the fans, stuff like that. NFL is just, I don't know. And you know what we dealing with the NFL right now? Taylor Swift didn't sit in what's her name? Brittany Mahomes. They didn't sit together in the same booth. Who cares? Who cares, man? They didn't sit together in the same suite. They use different suites. I'm like, oh my God, man. That's what they going through, NFL. Because NFL is it's not like college. You said, okay, you named some more players. Hold on, let me see. We got Emmett Johnson, Ramir Johnson, Dante Dowdo, Gabe Irving. They're gonna be fresh all game. You He said supposedly Taylor and Travis supposed to break up soon. We should get the NFL back. I know after she leaves, because that woman is so famous that I ain't gonna lie to you, she's so popping that when she gets to the game, everybody's on her. Everybody's on her. Like I'm talking about the media is. I think some of the fans don't care. Like I wouldn't care. Okay, Taylor Swift is there. Okay, cool. And once they break up, she got an album coming. You know that, right? As soon as they break up on how she don't been through it and all this. We already know. So she got an album coming. You said the relationship contract. Just they had a relationship contract. The fuck? That's what they doing now. Relationship contracts. I believe them celebrities do that. You said, oh, Chad. Wait a minute, Chad don't came out the bushes. What did he say? Let me see. He said it's a totally different team in Lincoln. Oh man, Mike, Mike, they coming out, Mike. Mike, where they coming from, Mike? He said it's a totally different team in Lincoln. We're gonna find out tomorrow, Chad. And I hope you're here. And you're welcome to be here. Oh, by the way, let me see. What we do is at my other channel, we usually watch the game live over there. If y'all want to, if you want to watch it together, I mean, it's on network TV, so you guys ain't got no problem watching it. But if you want to watch it together with us, let me give you all the link now. Hold on. Let me see. I'm going to go live tomorrow before the game to give you the link. But if you just want to stop by and, talk, during the game, stuff like that, just stop by. And then afterwards, we'll do a post game and stuff like that. Because this is a big game for both teams. Actually, you know what? Let me just give you the link to the last game. How about that? Okay, this was the last game we did last week. So you guys will know where it's at. So that's the link right there. So when the games start tomorrow, we'll be over there live. So you guys welcome to come by. We fellowship during the game. Ryan, you say you're so tired of the Swifties. They watching the football, Ryan. She done brought her whole fan base to the NFL, man. They actually Nebraska has a lot of people back. Their main thing is they got a quarterback. That was a little issue with them last year because their quarterback last year kept fumbling, and that was a problem for them. Look now, MOB don't came out the bush. What did he say? He said Swifties equal most Prime fans. Oh my God, here y'all come, man. Oh man, you said Derrick Henry lost a step. Oh, Case, you said and receivers. Yeah, I mean you got a few additions in there. Yeah, you do. Yep. But hey, man, it's gonna be. I honestly believe this is gonna be a high televised game as well. What do y'all think? This is like a big thing, man. Going to Nebraska. They going to look. They already in Lincoln right now, guys. They're in Lincoln. They're already in Lincoln already. They're at the hotel. They know they probably go by the stadium. I know the Jets Monday night. I had a whole weekend ahead of me, Ryan. I'm thinking about starting the Jets channel. Ryan, it's on. The Jets is on. And then if I get quiet about the Jets, things don't went wrong if I get quiet. But last year, man, I think I got PTSD when Ryan went down. I mean, when what's name went down. It's like we won the game and lost at the same time. Tosh, you going with the Ravens? They look good. They look good. Ravens look good. Yeah, Rogers went down. I was, the crazy thing, I was in the middle of covering Coach Prime. And remember, I don't know if y'all remember, I got quiet for about 10 minutes. And I had a panel going. People like, why is he so quiet? I was like, man, that's the season right there. I said, because a backup, we don't have a backup. We don't have Shedeur yet. Shedeur ain't, he's still in Boulder. But now I'm hoping that, if we get Shedeur, that means the season going to be bad. So I don't know. We're going to see what happened this year. I was thinking about going to a game and yeah, I see that. I'm not surprised Bo Nix is starting. He remind me a little bit of Drew Brees a little bit. I don't know why. You said look at the props on T. Henry. All right, let me take a look at this real quick. Let's see. Let me see what y'all got going on here. All right. Oh, let me download this. All right, let's see what let me see. No, Ramir Johnson's. I think he's pretty good. He's a senior. Y'all running back. Y'all got Emmett Johnson. Jamal Banks is pretty good, huh? He seemed like he's a tall kid, 6'4", 220. He's a senior out of Washington, D.C. Even your slot guy is 6'2". Your tight end, I remember him from last year, 6'6", 255. Yeah, y'all got some big boys, man. Your tight end is 6'6", 255. You got a Nair is 6'4", 220. Yep. Shit, Riola 6'3", 230. Yeah, y'all got a big team, man. Your starting left tackle is 6'6", 310. He's a senior. Your starting left guard is a sophomore. Your center is a senior, 6'5", 310. Your right guard is also a senior, 6'5", 325. And your right tackle is a senior, 6'9", 315. You guys have a experienced, older team here. Let me look at the defense. Same with the defense. Nose tackle, senior. Yeah, your nose tackle 6'4", 310. Lord have mercy. Your starting defensive end, one of them, Ty Robinson, is 6'6", 310. Lord, oh my God. 6'6", 310. So then he's going to be matched up against Seaton. Or it could be Jamari Butler, 6'5", 260. He probably going against Rock. Let's see, linebackers. You guys are fairly old team here. We got experience. Malcolm Herzog is a junior. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at here. I'm not even looking at the jack position. Not looking at that position. I'm looking at right here. The Rove, the cornerback, and the safeties. Tommy Hill got his work cut out for him. He's 6'205". He's a senior. Malcolm Herzog got his work cut out for him, and Deshaun Singleton and Marcus Buford. They gonna have their work cut out for him. The Rove too, as Isaac, or they probably might be Ramir Stewart. But Ramir's a redshirt freshman, so it's gonna be Isaac Gifford. They got their work cut out for him. So that's what we're gonna see, folks. That's what we're gonna see, man. No, I'm not worried. I'm just saying they have a lot of experience. But see, but this is what you got to remember. We played them last year, and they know they're aware of us. They're aware of Shedeur because they got to him last year. They sure did. However, we still won that game with the problems we had. I remember Hill from last year, Chad. All right. So listen, this is a different year now. So we're gonna see. But yeah, it's a pretty experienced team with seniors. Y'all gonna be losing a lot of people at the end of the season. But anyway, I'll be back. I'll be back a little later. I got a few pieces to put up, but yeah, man, as we ready for the game, like I'll be back later to talk about it some more, but I'm ready for it. I know you guys are ready for it. Yeah, nice rivalry game here. That's what college football is all about, man. It's gonna be good. But I'll catch you guys a little later. If not, I'll see y'all before the game start with the link again. And oh, you be watching, Ryan? All right. So this is the link to the last game. So yeah, I welcome you guys to come over. If you guys want to come over and talk about what y'all seeing. So yeah, definitely. You said they've been working a plan since the fall about Shedeur. Damn. Casey, they've been working that plan since the fall. They ready, man. We're gonna see. Or do you think it'll come down to the game plan? What do you guys think? As far as Riola is concerned, I mean, not him. I mean, just the overall game plan. We'll see. The coaches, they got a say in this too. It's gonna come down to that. But damn, I can't wait for this game, y'all. This is a big one. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is a big one. This is a big one here. But I'll be back a little later. All right, y'all. Thanks for coming in. If not, we'll be on live before the game, and then just to give the links out, then we'll go over to watch the game to come back for the post game and see what you guys think. And wait for Coach Prime and Matt Rule to do their press conferences, and then yeah. But all right, y'all. I'll be back. I'll be back later. All right, y'all.